Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another Sunday edition of Revived. Today we're going to talk about laughter. Now, I've talked about this before, and I'm even starting to implement some skits. I just did one the other day. I don't know if you guys caught that. I don't know if you guys actually thought that it was actually comedy, or if you thought that I was being serious. But no, the one that I did. Forget what it was about. I think it was about me being oppressed, like like a truck driver cutting me off on the freeway. But anyway, that episode was purely satire. It wasn't real, obviously. I mean, like, if I'm 26 years old, it's kind of impossible for me to have a prom back in 2009, right? So I mean, if you don't automatically take that as satire, well then, might be something wrong with your brain there. But yeah, I'm slowly but surely starting to bring back comedy onto this platform. I used to do impressions, but might need to work on those a little bit more. So. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about it. But first, if you guys haven't checked it out, if you guys haven't gotten yours yet, get it today. Oh snap! They're a health and wellness and supplement company. They got a lot of great products, including pre-workout, sleep aids, all that stuff. So if you go to my link tree and go to their website right now, not only will you get something that's super legit, it's super efficient for your everyday life. If you need energy, whether it be for the gym, you're like going to work, dealing with the kids, like whatever it happens to be, it'll give you a substantial amount of energy. Plus, it's comparably affordable. Like as opposed to all the other energy drinks or pre-workouts that you might regularly purchase. You're spending upwards of $150 to $200 a month. With this, you'll only be spending $53.95. And what do you get with $53.95? A whole month's supply of pre-workout packets. So guys, go get your O-Snap, get it while it's hot. I guarantee you won't regret that decision. Now let's go ahead and get into today's episode on laughter. So I think it's really important to laugh, because while you're laughing, you're not really upset, right? You're not it's impossible to be depressed when you're laughing. And it could be you're laughing at a movie that or you're watching some stand-up bit on YouTube, and maybe you've had a really hard day and you just need to detach away from all the bullshit that everybody deals with in their day-to-day life. Comedy is the cure for that. And not only is comedy the cure for all the problems that we're facing, but it is also biblical. God has a sense of humor, believe it or not. And he even talks about it here in Luke 6:21. It says here, God blesses you who are hungry now, for you will be satisfied. God blesses you who weep now, for in due time you will laugh. So, no matter what it is that you're going through right now, no matter what trial, no matter what season of life you might be in, whether it be positive, whether it be negative, and even if it's positive, there's going to be like little pockets of negativity, right? And it'll come through with a variety of things, whether it be, like something happens to your car, or like, something happens in your relationship, like maybe you're having a falling out with one of your friends, or one of your business partners, coworkers. Comedy is a really good way to not make you forget about it, but it's a good coping mechanism for sure. It's definitely a better coping mechanism than all of your other alternatives, like drinking or like doing a bunch of hardcore drugs or watching a bunch of pornography, or just going out and punching somebody in the face. Like it's much better to laugh than to be sad. It's much better to laugh than to be angry or to be depressed. And I can tell you from experience, if I would say I'm a pretty funny guy. I mean, I don't know. The people in my life seem to think that I'm a pretty funny guy. A lot of people seem to think that I'm pretty funny, and I've become pretty skilled in being able to make myself laugh. And if I'm able to make myself laugh, well, then I'm able to make anybody laugh. Once I can make other people laugh, well, then that comes right back to me. I talk about this a lot. Whatever energy you're putting out into the universe, it's gonna come right back to you. The older I get and the more life experience I'm starting to accumulate, the more that I'm starting to realize how absolutely true that is, because you hear it all the time. Whatever energy you put out, negative, positive, you're gonna get either negative or positive back. Or the law of attraction, all this stuff that we've heard, especially over the last 10 years, right? That I think most people, including myself, kind of thought that was just psychobabble nonsense. But the older I'm getting and the more life experience I'm starting to get, the more I'm starting to see how true that is. Because I know if I have a bad thought and it really bothers me, and it's just something that I obsess about that I just can't get out of my head, it tends to ruin the rest of my day. And when I let something like that ruin the rest of my day, well, then guess what? Because I'm so negative, right? Or because I'm so miserable, life is going to reciprocate accordingly. So laughter, because with laughter comes smiling, right? With laughter, with smiling, with joy, it's really important, not just as a coping mechanism or to keep yourself sane, but to make the rest of your life not easier, but not easier or tolerable, but it'll get better. So anyway, guys, that's my Sunday special for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure that you share this with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram at itsmatty_eyes. And as always, guys, I will see you again soon.